So I got asked to make a tutorial for Gif stitching and portrait gifs. Right now I'll just do Gif stitching because I don't know if I can do both in the same video, but Gif stitching is a nifty little technique that I learned. It's not too difficult once you get used to it. So I'm just gonna select all the screenshots I have. It's doing a gift stitch is sort of like doing a puzzle, I guess. It's, like I said, not too tricky. So I'll show you how to do it. When I do these, I like to start with the parts that are moving, just to get those out of the way. So the only part that's moving in this one is Chihiro at the bottom of the bathhouse. So that's the part I'll add first. It looks like I made a little mistake there. My bad, people. Okay, so that's all the moving parts. And with those, I usually group the layers. And so you shift click to select them all. And on a Mac, you do Command G. I'm sure there's something on the PC for it. Probably Control something. I don't know. So now I have to add the other parts. Obviously, with gift stitching, it's only possible when the video, it's like panning down or panning up or something. So like in the movie, it has this as the first frame, and it just pans down through the whole bathhouse to Chihiro. So that's how you know a gift stitch is at least somewhat possible. Um, so then you make a new document, just call it whatever you want. I don't know how to pronounce that. And you go to image, canvas size, so it's going to be bigger than your average GIF. I'll just give it a little extra size, maybe four times as much, so 1920. Alright, so then just drag your thing. Actually, something I should do first. There's these black borders around everything. I don't want that, so I have to crop it out. Sounds like that could. About to make a really bad joke there. Good thing I caught myself. Alright, got that fixed. Back to the important part. So obviously, this will go to the bottom of your new Photoshop document. Or a PSD, as the cool kids call it now. Alrighty. Then put your next one on top. You can just well, I mean, I don't really know the right word to use for it. This isn't going to do because it might crop out your hero's head. So what I'll do is I'll just take the part I need. So like this much should do just fine. A crop, drag it back over. Then I'm just hitting the down button until it goes where I want. This might be a little tricky. There we go. Now I'll just uncrop it and use this one. Apologize if this is extremely boring, but sometimes gifting isn't the most fun thing to do in the world. And to top it all off, well, I didn't stop myself from making that bad joke. Let's see. Yeah, that looks about right, except these pesky little white lines that, I know what to do. Sorry. I'll just, crop out the bottom of each of these, and hopefully that'll work. Don't know how that happened, but whatever. There. Well, actually, there we go. So now to just crop out everything that is necessary. Don't need that anymore. Okay. Image size. Width has to be 500. And a little note is that Tumblr will not animate anything with a height over 750 pixels, so make sure you get it below that anyway. I've had one that was 903 pixels and it killed me to make it smaller, but whatever. So then you just have to do your basic GIF stuff for the animating parts. Let's see, how many frames do I have? 23. Oh boy. I see a little problem here. It's with that cloud area over there. And I know a way to solve it, and it actually helps. So I'll teach you another little nifty technique called freezing the background. And it helps a lot with making longer GIFs into smaller file sizes. So what you do is you duplicate your first layer, and you bring it up on top of your other ones and just erase the parts with movement. In this case, the movement I want anyway. So I'll just erase the parts where Chihiro is moving. So like this little area right here. Awesome. And usually with most GIFs, you should have your frames at a 0.12 second delay. And let's see, might want to add a PSD to make it look a little better. This is a good PSD for me, it served me well. Let's see how it looks. No. I'll just make an adjustment layer for brightness and contrast. And I usually use 21 brightness and 31 contrast. Although it looks like that might be better. So let's save this thing. Save for web devices. Hope it's not over 1 MB because then it won't. Okay. Oh no, that looks bad with a high contrast. I'm going to try the PSD again. Yeah, it still looks bad. I might add a pattern dither to it, or dither, or I don't know. That usually helps sometimes. No color. Alright, so yeah, there you go. I'll post it to my Tumblr. Sorry I couldn't make it more interesting for you guys, but I hope this was informative and you learned how to do a gift stitch. See ya.